Hey, Matt.
Oh shit.
So everybody, what are we gonna do? How do you want to handle this?
Just kick the bitch out.
Should we all block her?
Yeah,
Blast the fuck out of her.
Yeah, you gotta put the profile up on top, the jumbotron, so people can take care of that. Yeah.
And we should report her so she gets.
Yeah, you get her. Yeah, she's trying to basically do a malicious reporting.
But yeah, just to land my plane, so if you're gonna have a conversation about shithole countries, cultures, and racial supremacy, you actually have to have an honest discussion because there is such a thing as white trash. There is such a thing as low literacy rates amongst pastoral.
But this is what black people. This is what black people don't get, though. No. This is the problem with black people.
Hold on, Beaver.
I was almost done.
Hold on. She said in the chat that she reported Pepe, not Joe.
That's fine. She can report my account, but okay.
Just to blame my.
No, hold on.
Is she lying though? Hold on. Is she lying or are we still blocking her? What we doing, Beaver?
I mean, if she reported Pepe, that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't care. She can report.
What we doing, Matt? Is that fair? Do we allow her to stay in the room, or what we doing?
If she's going after Joe, she's got to go. Where do you see that?
See, they're Pepe babies.
She
but
put in the
they're
chat.
now-
She said,
they're
"I
now
never
on Joe's
reported
stage.
Joe."
I'm on stage.
She put Pepe. Oh, let's hear from her
on
then.
your stage. I don't know Joe. I've never heard Joe say anything negative. So if somebody sent you a screenshot of Joe, that's false.
Okay.
I don't know Joe. I don't even know
Okay.
Pepe.
Amazing.
No, his mouth is filthy and
Yep,
it's horrible.
filthy
But
mouth.
I love your
Yep.
room. I mean,
Hey
your
guys,
room all
you're
the time.
good. You got 6K followers. It'd be hard to remove you.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, you go ahead and report me, okay?
I did.
I apologize.
Okay, that's
then.
fine.
Got it.
Don't care.
But just
Back to the
last
conversation.
Just so you
Yes.
know, I wouldn't. I'm not malicious. I'm a kind person,
Mm-hmm.
and I love your room. I love your topics, and I love just hearing the history. But this person down here is filthy.
He knows he is. He likes.
Yeah,
it.
you're a dirty nigger bitch. I don't really
See, here
care.
he goes.
Hey, Goddess.
Go ahead and report me for
Goddess.
that one too.
Goddess, let me be fair
Thank
with
you,
you, baby.
Goddess. We appreciate you.
Baby, let me tell you something. When it comes to that one, he has nothing going for himself. His racism
He could never be
is
me.
that's what his
He could never
racism
be
Yeah,
is
I
so
want to be like
I'm
you
a,
guys.
I've been
His
a
race-
business
his
owner.
racism
I've been
is
Yeah, I
so-
know. I want to be a
owner.
75 IQ
I've
nigger.
been a
Yeah,
business
because
owner.
you just have to ignore it
On my
because
own
the whites don't even
since
respect his
2000.
racism. Showed you what kind of white you
So
are,
let me
man.
Yeah, Brad didn't
You
show
could
any.
never-
Brad showed you
but
what
you're
kind of white you
That
are.
was a battle of personalities.
They're filthy.
Brad showed you what kind of white you are.
No, he didn't.
Like you have nothing. When you try to have an intellectual conversation, you stutter over your words. You can't speak that well. So you have
No,
to
that's
deflect.
not true.
You have
Okay,
to deflect.
you're
You
a
have to deflect.
subliterate, low
You have
IQ
to
nigger,
deflect
and you're
people.
sitting here
That's what
telling
I'm
me
saying. Like,
how
you
I'm
can't
trying
speak
to
to
fucking.
Yeah,
Okay, but look at you.
cooked
You were
me
literally
three
one
times.
of the most low IQ people in this fucking app.
Yeah, I've cooked
So
you
low
so many
IQ
times.
that even fucking Lou Fax would have to cut. And his are very low IQ.
That's a
He
low
would
IQ
literally have to
thing.
constantly
Here's why I don't
remove
go
you
with
down
them
because
like
you're
that.
fucking retarded.
Here's why I don't go into spaces like that, because they allow cowards
Yeah, I
like
know
you to
because
speak freely.
he's literally the blacks end up fucking
Why are
self-sorting.
you shouting?
Okay, and amongst the blacks, you are
White
amongst the
self-sorting as
dumbest.
well.
He's chipping out live
Yeah.
in action.
Okay,
This
you
is
know,
crazy.
He's
Yeah, but
definitely
it's not
chipping
fair
out.
to say
That's
that
fucking
because
crazy.
all humans, your ancestors are from Africa, so
I've seen Brad pull a Jordan on Pepe.
Yeah,
cooked him
he gave you
three
he gave you a
days
bunch
in
of money
fucking
for your
row.
birthday. That's
I've
fine.
seen Brad Michael Jordan that nigga.
No, your poor
Your
low IQ
racism is
nigger
so-
ass got.
Like,
He was trying to say Pepe's racist, and then he gave you money for your birthday. And I see you're paying him back. I see you're paying him back.
No,
That's fine.
I'm just
You know-
keeping
you
it
know what
real,
it is?
Pepe. He cooked you, gang.
No,
he
he,
ain't
left
be
the
fair.
room,
He ain't
bro.
never gave me a
You
motherfucking
stop
thing.
talking, nigga.
And I got the same thought process.
Well, no, what's funny is when you have two people that are battling it out,
Well,
and
no,
what ends up
that
happening
wasn't a
is that
battle.
what ends up happening is that all of the ops,
That
are
wasn't
going
a
to end
battle.
up chining in on the end.
No,
So you
if
had a
you
bunch
would
of the
beat him, I
Zion,
would beat
you
him.
had a bunch of the Zionists that were ended up just like, oh, Brad cooked your ass. And then you had the butthurt blacks who are like, yeah, Brad cooked your ass. And then you think I'm gonna take that seriously? That's fucking retarded.
Take you seriously is
I don't take you seriously, so shut the fuck up. You fucking look like you chill.
17-year-old little boy.
So why can't we have healthy debates without racial slurs and
Because
vulgarity?
he can't.
Because you have subliterates like fucking Rob that come on this fucking stage that want to do his little grievance. See, he's a prime example. He's somebody that saw that there was a fight that was happening, and he wanted to use this as an example. He wanted to use this as an opportunity to go after me. That's fine.
I'm just saying, you know, we could learn
I came
to
after you
educate
because
each other,
the first
be
thing I
better
heard
people.
you
We don't have to
doing
use
was
vulgarity.
disrespecting that woman.
Hold on.
racism.
To answer your question, True, is Pepe.
It ain't even about Pepe.
He made his name.
It don't
I just
matter.
know it's the truth's question. He said, why can't he never have a debate without the racist slurs or, you know, the racist shit? And I'm just explaining that's how he built this platform on this app. But as we see, he's in the rise and fall. He's in the fall of the shit he be doing on this app, bro. So it's almost impossible.
It's not in the
to be like,
fall
hey,
because okay, what I was doing.
Pepe, bro, you.
Yeah, but what
the
I
fall,
did
my nigga.
ended
You're
a few
you're
years
rising,
ago.
gang. Because now I'm keeping it a buck with you, gang. It's a rise and fall of Pepe, go.
It's
You
not
had
a
your little
rise.
thing
It's not a
going.
rise and fall.
Bro, you're falling right now, gang. I'm not gonna.
There's
cap,
no
you're falling, bro.
falling because
You're
I
falling,
literally
bro.
stopped. I stopped doing the rooms nearly 3 years ago.
You're-
I
you're
would.
not
Because
worth-
it was
you
exhausting
said it yourself.
modding
You admitted
knuckleheads.
You
yourself
have
that you're
nothing.
now-
Yeah, okay, but here's the thing though.
Yourself, gang.
You get no attention. That's basically.
But
what it is.
here's the thing though.
Nobody
It's like
cares.
when you literally had nothing but this was a bunch of niggers on this app, okay, and then you had some white boys that had their tail. They had their tail between their legs. I was literally the white boy that would make the fucking rooms that would counteract theirs. And I was the white boy with the biggest goddamn rooms. Okay, none of these maggots that are modded up could do that. And that's just a fucking fact. They've shown it. They couldn't pull the fucking numbers I pulled. No, here's the fucking,
But you
here's
talking
the
about some
problem.
shit from what, 3
Here's the
years
problem.
ago?
Okay, so like when it comes to today, okay, who would open big rooms? Who would go to the app to make rooms on this fucking app? You don't have the same fucking audience. That's like
Yeah, that's the point. The app is different now.
yes, it is.
So now we just want to hear if you're actually.
We can't hear you, Pepe.
That's God.
Every now and then you show yourself to be able, but most times you're gonna default to this, which is like, why ain't nobody like? It's not even. It shouldn't even inflame people anymore. If anything, make.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, you left?
He'll be back.
Yeah. Probably trying to fix
Like
it.
the sharp-
The thing I ask
He
is people
seen
to
Mike
speak
can come
truth
in the room,
Speak
man,
truth
like
and no
a
bullshit.
shark in
Bring
the
up
sea,
facts, you know, if you're
nigga.
gonna debate.
Like
That's all I say.
dog.
That's all I ask is people. If you're gonna have a debate about something, use facts. Don't be an asshole about it, because if you start being an asshole about it, nobody's gonna listen to you. People are gonna start getting pissed out, and this is the exact reason why countries' leaders don't get along with each other, because they refuse to sit down and talk to each other like human beings. They want to fucking cut each other's throat just yelling at each other sitting in the room. So no, you want to solve problems, be a fucking human being and talk like a human being. Don't
I'm not
act
even
like
gonna
savages.
cap, mister. I don't even care. I don't even mind the crash outs. Like, I mean, I hate when motherfuckers be on some sucker shit, but when you get to monologuing, motherfuckers
No,
don't
I
want to hear
get
no
you.
monologue,
I
bro.
get you. I'm just saying.
Just stop the monologue, bro. That's all it
For
is.
me, I gotta be honest. I find
I was
that
like
the most
the same.
racist people always ironically display a complete lack of decorum and civility. I'm like, wait, so you subscribe to racial supremacy rhetoric, but then you behave like it didn't. it's just so-
Okay, here's the thing. So
I like
when
cat.
I came on this app, okay, I remember the racial abuse, but I'm gonna give a shout out to Sig here. I remember it's just like a black woman could interrupt you at will, any black man could, and they say like, "Hey, cracker, you hear this woman talking? Show some fucking respect." In other words, they can show disrespect at will, however, we were not allowed to defend ourselves. So what ended up happening is that
Sounds like a crying victim.
He literally.
Well, wait a
No,
minute,
no, no,
Roy,
no, no.
I've been on this app longer than Pepe, and I've been in a lot of your rooms
Yeah, and-
inside of this one, and I've heard y'all referring to white people as anything but white people.
Yes, and so what ended up happening is basically
All the time.
what ended
Okay,
up
so this
basically
happens all
happening.
the time too, then.
So what ended up basically happening is that one night I made a room. It was like whiteness or white beauty, everything white, some shit like that. I made a room, and then it you know, back then Twitter was, or excuse me, Clubhouse was different. So like within like a couple of minutes, there's over 100 people in the fucking rooms. They're like, "What the fuck is this title? This bullshit. This bullshit." And then I literally started using the same.
Yourself. No one cares.
I literally started. Hold on. I literally started using the same tactics that they were using. Okay, against against them, and then Sid got his account banned, and then there was like this house called White People. It was literally
Get to your point,
it was
speech
spelled in
impediment,
African
boy.
American vernacular,
Speech
and then
impediment,
but what
boy.
ended up happening is basically you ended up having.
to like a little kid cry to his dad.
Yeah, that's
then
fine. That's fine. No, I'm giving
Nobody
the
gives a
absolute
shit.
breakdown of what ended up happening.
We don't
So what
care.
ended up that's fine.
You're
You don't have to
irrelevant.
care. Nobody
Y'all
has to
do
care.
care. That's
You're a
why you
punk.
keep speaking on it.
You're
Yeah,
a punk.
that's why,
You
and
made
that
the
is why you
house
do
so
care.
white
Punk.
people could go
I just wanna
somewhere and
interrupt
Yeah, and so what ended up happening?
Nobody wants to center this clown again.
Okay, nobody
Yeah,
wants
doing
to
that.
center you, stupid fucking.
But
But anyways, with that being said,
Grown man crying.
what ended up being, no, the blacks on this app, you had the high IQ black people
No, that's
originally
not
that were on
true.
this app.
That's
But
not
what
true.
ended up
You
happening,
are the
what
lowest
ended up
IQ
happening is
white
you ended up
on this
the
app.
low IQ
You
blacks
gotta be the
ended up
lowest
taking
IQ
over. They ended up
hacker
driving off
on
the
this
black
app.
high
I've
IQ
never
people,
heard
much
any
like the
other
high
white
IQ white people were taking
hacker
off this
talk
app.
like this.
Okay, you guys were literally
Go
a
ahead
fucking
and
cancer to this
share
goddamn
now
app.
Your race, and it needs to stop. You're too
Bro,
old for
what
that,
is
and
the
you better
biggest
pray.
room?
I'm not too old for that. Shut up.
Everybody's too old for this shit. Everybody is.
So just
Yeah,
pray
And
that
so
your
you
child doesn't.
Okay,
hear
then,
you.
bitch, why are you
Then
here?
you need to respect other people as well. You can't disrespect people and then expect, and then you're
Well,
demanding
yeah,
respect
his
from
rhetoric
them.
have been going on for too long.
Girl, I've been here for the beginning of the app. I've been here for the
And it's all
beginning of
order.
his rooms. I've heard a lot of people on this app talk shit. He's not pulling up to your house. Y'all don't mind sitting around the fucking docksters.
You don't
Right?
need help.
Yeah, but I mind listening to.
But this is the funny part is that I've literally been okay. You know who used to pull up like 3 years ago? Who would pull up to my goddamn rooms all the time? The Alabama rooms. The Alabama rooms would literally shut your fucking mouth, truth. So what would end up happening? Okay, no, you're fucking retarded. So what would end up happening is that the Alabama people would show up into my rooms, and then these people, they would clown and joke with us all of the time. But you know what ended up happening in the Alabama rooms? They literally, in the year that they would pull up to my fucking spaces, there was literally, what was it, Mon? Like 5 or 6 goddamn buckets where they literally took this shit off of the fucking app in real life. Ended up fucking shooting people. Shooting up each other's fucking homes. And if you don't believe me, look up Birmingham Clubhouse murder. Okay? There are a bunch of different stories of where this ended up fucking happening. Okay? This is not... And you guys will sit here. I push back against you, stupid motherfuckers, and you sit here and think like I'm just like this. I'm like fucking Hitler reincarnate. But I don't even try to take. I don't take a goddamn dollar out of your fucking wallet. I don't take food out of your fucking mouth. I don't threaten to kill you, stupid motherfuckers. But you motherfuckers literally chimp out and say anything and everything, much like.
You're sitting up there snowflaking it out, And we just don't like those offensive words. Now, this is my first time here, and I come into this room and hear you calling my people all those horrible names. And when you call them those names, that also reflects me.
Nobody cares, you dumb bitch.
Okay, and no one cares that you still a snow monkey.
Huh?
So if I could just real fast take this back to the level of civility and sanity, this is kind of what I was referencing earlier when I said that I find it funny that people who use the most racially charged inflammatory language are typically unironically demonstrating behavior that makes you think less of them. And I just find it interesting because they're trying to create a hierarchy of class while then behaving classlessly. And that's just not how I was raised. I was raised, my mother's side is aristocratic and legacy, and wealthy and highly educated. My great grandfather was a professor by the time he was 30 in the 70s as a black man. And so imagine me, I come on an app because I'm bored, just trying to have some political.
You said I was trying to demonstrate class. I was, if anything, I was giving a goddamn demonstration on how to be more crass.
I had to listen to him for
This is
10
fucking
minutes.
retarded.
I had
Speaking
30
while he
seconds.
was talking to.
No, but that's because you might have just got here. He had been uninterrupted for like 4 or 5 minutes, and then he kept going. Then he left and immediately restarted. I normally don't interrupt folks. I have that reputation, but I can't sit there ad nauseum. This is not the Pepe show, right? Especially if it's not even productive. It's not because I have a long attention span, and one of my favorite things to do is to listen to lectures. So it's not that I can't and listen to someone at length, but if you're regurgitating the same talking points, repeating rhetoric, drafting narrative, or using meta, like talking about the history of Clubhouse and saying things that are... But so anyway...
What's so funny about it? How long have you been on Clubhouse?
Is your point to say this is common? Unfortunately, it is.
No, that's not. What? It's...
Oh, well, anyway, because that's a distraction from my point.
How
So
long
no
have you been
offense,
on?
I don't
Okay,
care
so
about
you
that
don't know
question.
the history of these rooms.
I do
so
know the
you're-
history, and I disagree. And see that.
Well, I just
I'm not
asked you
about
how
to-
long
no,
you've been
no,
on here. So
it's
has
not-
it been
we're-
2 years,
Oh
3
my
years,
God!
4
Listen,
years?
listen. Respectfully, I don't care to debate the history of Clubhouse. Call me nuts, though. But the life I live, my brain doesn't generate meaningful saliency to the idea of debating the origins of Clubhouse discourse with a range.
So in other words, he doesn't know how things came to be on
I
on
don't know about
Clubhouse.
the Billion Man Marathon.
And so he's just gonna feign
It's a
ignorance.
real
That's
nutso.
amazing.
And I don't know about all the... No, I'm not going to just... And this is how demons work. They suck you in like succubus parasites into worthless discourse. Yes, let's now debate this. Let me validate myself. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, what I simply said was you were not here. You don't know the history.
I'm going to finish with what I'm saying.
You don't know the
I
history.
just listened to him for 10 minutes and I got...
Okay, well, I listened to you too, and I listened to you while he was speaking as well.
You were just sitting here playing defense. We know whose side you're on. Please, it's sports.
Right, and you're pretty boring your damn self. That's why I keep talking over you. Because you don't know what you're talking about.
Back to the substantive discussion.
If you don't like the room, then there's a leave quietly. You're free to go do that.
It must be that time of the month or it's menopause. I understand.
You stay though.
When you're dealing with geriatric
But you
women,
can
sometimes
see
they
that
have
we were
to-
having a substantive discussion, but you automatically
I didn't just
derail
like that bitch.
by
that
trying to label me as like a harmful person, a person who's bigoted, left likes to do.
Very childish and
And then
like,
you saw somebody like me who just does not care. You call me
Intellectual.
racist. I kind of chuckle when you do that.
Well,
I don't care.
Hold on,
Trying to
Truth.
disrespect me, Truth. I didn't disrespect you. You little
fine.
bitch.
Hold on, Truth.
high
Hold on,
intellectual
Truth.
regard.
Hold on. I'm the black housemaid tonight.
Oh,
So I
hello.
want to directly reference my comments to Pepe. Well, Pepe, I could have sworn, we've already had these talks with you, though, as far as you thinking this is a white America room. It's not a white America room, gang. It say President Trump at the top.
No, we know that. What's your? I know you're back-channeling them in the background.
No, I ain't back channeling shit.
No,
but at the end of the day,
come on.
you and your
Cut the
monologues,
shit.
bro.
You think I'm retarded?
We already explained to you about your monologues. So, motherfuckers don't care. Motherfuckers don't silence you in this bitch. You get to say whatever the fuck you want to say, bro. But when you get to a point where you're going on a monologue, yeah, you're finna get snipped off, bro. You're finna get
I haven't
muted.
been monologuing. There's
that's
been
all it
other
is.
people talking, and I've been responding
bro.
to them.
I could. It's Adam. Me personally, I don't know other minds than I had other people DM them personally. Like, bro, you be monologuing, gang.
Yeah, but I'm not
just
doing that
muting
now
you
because
just-
other people have been primarily talking.
We not muting you just to mute you.
Yeah, but I've not been talking.
Okay. Well, I've been at work. I just got off work. You've been talking, bro. 100%.
No, I
Niggas
literally
just
haven't.
saying-
I haven't. For the
people
last
just
15,
saying
20
share the
minutes.
mic, bro.
No. The
Share the mic.
conversation has largely been between Truth and Mon, and then I've been butting in, but it's primarily not been me talking.
Okay.
Let's just try to get the mic passed around. That's all we're trying to do.
Okay.
What, Sam? You got an issue with that, or?
No, I like cats.
Okay, well, you can like the goo too.
I'm just trying to figure out what our original conversation was.
Yeah,
I got
that's
lost in the
You're the
sauce.
best house nigger, Himothy. I have
That's
to
what I'm
admit.
saying.
They found the best house
I'm a
nigger
good
you
ass
could've
house
found.
nigger, man. You feel me? It feel good to be above you, my brother. You know what I mean? I get to control you, gang. So I'm a house nigger, bro. But you see, your words doesn't bother me, bro.
Not really, because
I can
the
still
thing is,
leave you on.
okay,
I
deep
can
down,
still leave you on
Bieber
stage.
and Matt know this.
I don't gotta
Deep
kiss
down,
you, gang. You know what I mean? You
I know, but
say
we all know
whatever
these
you wanna
motherfuckers
say,
could
gang.
not entertain
I'ma
a
leave
goddamn
you on
word.
Matt.
I know.
Matt, like, cut
we're trying to have
the
a topic.
fucking shit. Maybe you guys want to be the next Pepe on a dying app, which would be fruitless. But like this, whatever, like clout chasing or control. Look, you think I dominate your guys' rooms too much?
They don't want to.
Here's what I want.
They don't want to. You should
Himothy,
be thanking them.
Himothy, shut up. Himothy,
Nah, you should be thanking them, nigga. They don't want to be like
Himothy,
you, nigga.
shut up.
Thank that. Nah, you should
No,
be
I'm not gonna
thanking
do that.
them, bro.
Himothy,
What's wrong with you?
this is
Them
a
niggas
convert.
Them niggas don't owe you shit.
Himothy.
Them niggas don't owe you shit, nigga. You better be.
Himothy, nobody wants to listen to your dumb low IQ nigger ass, okay? Listen to a fucking. Shut the fuck.
Nah, you shut the fuck up, nigga. You better be. You oughta thank Beaver. I ain't even you not one time. Thank them, nigga. You always complaining about some bullshit. Always saying what they do. I ain't never heard you not once say thank you. You got my peoples fucked up, bro. You better say thank you, nigga.
I thanked Beaver last night.
Okay, wait. Who's on the stage right now? Goddess that reported Joe. Why is she still in here?
I didn't report Joe. I reported Pepe, and I'll say it again. I reported Pepe.
Okay, look
Want
at
me to say it
Beaver's
again?
profile picture.
Yeah, but it could be a logic flaw in Clubhouse where it takes the top left as a variable and just says this person.
Yeah, like
Report
Why
it.
would you
It's like-
report Pepe?
Okay, so hold on. I want to have a conversation. I want to have a conversation.
I don't owe you shit either, bitch.
But you think we care about clout on some stupid app? I don't give a shit. You just talk too much. I like you. I just don't want you to talk so fucking long. We've already made this clear.
Okay, let it out. Okay, let it out. I want to hear Matt and Bieber. No. Listen. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna be nice to you guys because I want to.
I don't
It will
care.
motivate
Don't
you guys.
be mean to Beaver.
It'll motivate you guys. You fucking pisses on the wall. You fucking wallflowers. Part of my fucking, I don't know, just background people. You guys are nothing. Why? You guys are mad. Okay, you want to do your own thing, which I will agree with you with. Say what the fuck you mean. This is you guys.
Here, I'll say what I mean. We've already told
Now
you
you got
before.
the Beaver mad.
We've already told you many times before. Okay, you go in about 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. You start your monologues and you just talk and you go into this community college lecture mode. If you just stop doing that, I would have no problem. I like having you around. I like it. You have I wish you would do your White America rooms. They were entertaining. Yes, that's not me. I don't do that. It's not my style. But a lot of people find it entertaining. I wish you would do it again. But when it comes to having a normal conversation, you start to just monologue. Like too damn long, and people leave the room when they get pissed. That's all it is. I mean, I've already told you this. I don't know why you're so put off by this. I don't know. I don't care. Yes, I'm a nobody on an app. I don't give a shit. Yes, you are more entertaining than I am. Yes, I fully admit it.
Nobody knows.
All right. Who else wants to speak on the matter?
I'm not trying.
Matt, you have any
I'm not
words on
talking
this
to the
subject?
known, man. What the fuck?
I mean, I think we talked about it 2 weeks ago. I don't know what else there is to say. Like the room is here to have like fucking like you crash out, do your thing and all that, but like 2 hours, 3 hours, it's not fair just to everybody.
No, white man. No, you fucking. I'm gonna call you a pussy. Say what the fuck you mean with your goddamn chest.
I just said it.
Okay, just say no. I want you to be very okay. Do you know how I talk about Muslim people? Be that clear and direct with me. Okay, I'm somebody who actually appreciates. I know I'm doing it publicly. I would always want it to happen privately. But I'm pressing you. I'm pressing you publicly.
Shut up.
You
And
shut
so I
the fuck
want
up.
you-
Can you hear him speaking? Why are you even coming off mute?
Interrupt it whenever I want.
Truth, you can shut your fucking mouth. Okay, guys, move truth.
You'll bitch for another 10 minutes.
I mean, how much clearer can I be?
What are you talking to, you piece of shit?
How much clearer can I be?
Move this fucking faggot to the goo. We're
I
talking-
like cats.
This is not between. This is between people who know each other. Not this faggot. No, fucking nobody named Truth. But okay, what I'm trying to. If you want me to respect you guys, I want you to be brutally honest.
You know you're my friend.
I have been on this. I don't give a shit anymore.
Not,
if you
not,
respect
not you,
me.
Beaver. Not you, Beaver. I'm now asking Matt to do it. This is actually a growing exercise.
This is
Beaver.
so stupid.
Okay, no,
Anything.
Matt.
I don't owe you anything. I don't know where
You don't owe anybody anything. I'm asking you. Because I'm asking you to do it to me. I'm asking you to do it to me.
That's what we're talking about.
I'm asking you to do it to me.
I know. What do you want?
Okay,
I have
what
no
I'm
idea what you
asking
want.
you is speak your fucking mind. Quit being a pussy.
Right? Well, first of all, I already told you. Like, do you not remember the conversation 2 weeks ago? Maybe I'm missing something on that.
No, I was speaking, and you were kind of like, yeah, okay, and that was it. But what I'm trying to get you to do is to stand up for yourself.
Well,
I already told you if I was in your guys' situation, I would have gotten annoyed, and I would have told myself to shut the fuck up. I would have literally, I would have had it in private.
I don't owe you that. So
I'm about to tell you to
I'm
shut
not
the
saying you
fuck
owe
up,
me
and
that. I'm not saying
everybody
you owe me
should.
that. But I'm saying I would have stuck up for myself.
Well, I don't
My
have anything to
nigga
stick up
I'm
for.
trying to get you to stick up for yourself.
I have nothing to stick up for. I don't even know.
Okay, then just speak your mind. Viking will speak his mind. A lot of people will speak their minds on this app.
I'm confused what you're not getting.
Say how you feel. Put it in words.
I mean, there's multiple people on this app that have heard us say what we feel, right, Beaver? I'm not making
Yeah,
it up.
this is old news.
Okay, so Beaver has spoken his mind. Matt, why are you not willing to do it?
I've already done it. I've already told it 2 weeks ago.
No, you have no, you haven't done it. That's the
Yes,
problem.
I actually have done it, and that's why I'm not gonna. I don't owe you that anymore. You don't get
You
it.
don't. No, you don't owe. I never said you owed me that. But I'm just curious.
No, you're asking me. You're asking me to
why
tell you
won't you
something I've
stand up
already
for
told
yourself?
you. That's
Why are you
something.
scared? I'm not somebody who's ever gonna hurt you.
No,
I'm never gonna
not scared
get
either.
you to
I'm
lose
just tired.
your
I'm
job.
tired of talking about it. I'm tired of talking about it. Okay.
I'm not. But you know, there's a zero consequence. I'm of zero consequence, and it's just like the fact that you would not just like state how you feel. I think is weird.
I mean, you can refuse to figure out how I feel. It's fine. That's on you. You can figure. You don't want to believe anything I'm saying. That's fine. That's cool.
But you don't owe it to me. I just think it's funny that you like. I guess I'm different. Look, Brad and I have gone at it. A lot of people have gone at it with me, and just kind of, in a way, it's just like we just say how we fucking feel. I mean,
I did. I already told you.
Okay, what did
It's
you
not
tell
a big
me?
deal. Like I'm very much.
What did you tell me? Just repeat
I don't
it.
care. Okay, I guess you need help with this. I don't know what's going on. I don't care if you're.
No, you're being
Okay,
a
guys,
pussy
cut
about
it
it
off.
right
I
now.
can't even tell. You asked me to explain. I mean,
I heard you trying to like backpedal and say like, well, he Beaver already explained it. No, why don't you say it?
No, he won't let me. So I mean.
Okay, go ahead. I'll shut up. Put me in the audience. You can go ahead.
No, I don't need to put me on. It's just fine.
No,
Like I said, it's very much what Beaver said. It's not that hard. It's like we don't mind you being around. It's just like when there's conversation time, and then When there's crash out time, there's crash out time. Nothing against you.
Go on YouTube and search
And
X-Files.
when there's crash out time for you is about 3 hours, 4 hours ordeal. So that can suck up a whole room. You understand that, right?
Yeah, I guess I'm not blaming you for this, you guys for this.
No, Trump has cute stuff.
I guess I'm somebody who would be like, look, dude, in the back channel, I would say, hey, this is what I'm trying to do. Look, dude, you had your White America rooms. That's amazing. But hey, look, dude, we're trying to do something different. No offense, you talk too much. You try to center yourself too much. All of that shit. And I would be like, yeah, okay, I get it, bro.
We did that. That's what we said.
And I had this. No, you guys never did that.
No, my God, that's
That's
just
the
a lie.
fuck they did, bro.
And
Why do they even fucking gotta tell you that? You a grown ass
No,
man.
shut up.
That's not your fucking room. They don't. They shouldn't have to
This is
fucking.
between
They
Bieber and
shouldn't
Matt
have.
and I,
They
not
shouldn't
you.
have to
a few
fucking
minutes ago,
tell
bro.
you. They shouldn't have to fucking tell you that you're talking too fucking much or you're
Yeah,
centering yourself, nigga.
okay.
You're
okay,
a grown
look,
ass
okay,
fucking
the
man,
DEI
bro.
hired.
Make your
DEI
fucking
hired.
point
I'm not
and shut the fuck
like
up.
I said, it was between us.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm
don't
letting
give
you
a
know
fuck
how I
about you,
fucking
nigger.
feel, nigga, and I
Just
can
shut
let
up.
you know how I fucking feel, nigga. You fucking talk too much, nigga.
Okay, that's fine.
Nah,
This is
nigga,
not
I ain't
between
done talking, nigga.
It's
The
not between
housemaid,
you
the
and I.
housemaid ain't done talking, nigga. Shut up, nigga. You my
Okay, nobody
housemaid
cares
tonight,
about you,
nigga.
dumb nigger.
You
Shut
my
up.
housemaid tonight, nigga. So like I was saying, bro.
We
Don't
got
nobody like we all don't. You could say whatever you want to say to me, bro. I still don't mind you in this motherfucker.
That's
But
fine.
when you get into your fucking diary mode, you kill the fucking room, bro. Stop killing our fucking room, bro. Niggas don't. It can be a dying app all we want to be, bro. Stop killing our fucking room, nigga.
Okay, that's fine. And I guess that was my fucking point. Okay, like, don't be pussies. Draw a goddamn boundary and state it up front.
Pepe, how did you just repeat exactly what I said? If you didn't know what that's what I said before, doesn't make sense. I literally
No,
said
no,
the
Bieber.
word for
No,
word.
no. I've had to coax it out of you guys, and I've literally look, guys. Okay, in order to survive, you have to have healthy boundaries. I clearly, and even I wondered whether or not I was like crossing those boundaries. If I was Pepe, if I was in your guys' shoes, I would have kicked Pepe the fuck out. I'd have like, look, bro, it's not your fucking show. I don't want to listen to you. You're talking too much. You're centering yourself too much. I would have drawn a very strong boundary and kicked myself the fuck out. Now,
you know what
hold
they
on.
said? They said, no, let him stay. If it was up to me,
This is not about your dumb nigger ass. Shut the fuck up.
This bitch, nigga, I on Crip, nigga, I would have been kicked you out
Okay,
this
on Crip,
motherfucker,
suck
bro.
my fucking
it's
dick.
yeah,
I don't give a
you better
fuck.
thank them that they even fuck with you and let you be in this bitch, bro. Because I would have been kicked you out, nigga.
Okay, more low IQ nigger shit. Amazing. But with that being said, okay, now we had this performative nigger saying this shit. We were just talking it out between, like I said, it's just between.
I would have been kicked you out, nigga.
Bieber and Matt. Look, guys, I can I was very upfront about this. I could understand, and as you guys know, I've been showing up in your rooms talking way fucking less because I'm too fucking lazy and unmotivated to make my own fucking rooms.
It's so easy.
In a way, it's just like why are you guys like timid to like draw a boundary? Just like, look, this is what we want to do. No offense, bro. We want to do our own thing.
Threw a knife at the man, but he was carrying a
And
stack
this
of
is not me.
newspapers,
I
which
guess
blocked it
if
perfectly.
anything,
He
it's
never
kind of
even
me
noticed.
trying to tell you.
He arrived at a
As I
restaurant
told you,
where a
I would
hitman
tell somebody
secretly
like me,
poisoned his
shut the
coffee.
fuck up, I'm doing my own
Luck
thing, but
smiled
I would
on
make
him
it
once
very
again.
fucking clear
The
from
man
the
sitting
beginning.
beside him asked
I
what
would just say
time
like,
it
look,
was.
dude, we're doing
When he
our own
raised
thing.
his wrist, a coffee spilled all over the
Mostly
table.
because I let
The
everybody
man simply
speak. I don't
assumed he
really
had
care. I'm
ordered
not
an
a big
extra strong
blocker.
coffee.
I don't
On his
block
way to
people.
work,
Yeah, you know, I don't like. I never really.
You don't have to block people. It's just like you
I know,
set a
but that's what
boundary.
That's what you're asking. Why haven't you done that? That's why I haven't done. I don't do that.
Okay, but you have to set boundaries with fucking people.
Oh, I don't. I don't have to do anything. I don't always say.
People have different styles.
No, everybody has to set fucking boundaries. Boundaries are what you're willing to tolerate.
No, you don't.
Because we don't have to do that. That's the part you don't understand. I don't have to
if you don't know what if you don't, how do you know what somebody's boundaries are?
I mean, you can tell them.
Exactly.
And I did do that already. That's the part I don't get. You don't understand it.
Not really.
Yeah, we did.
You guys are
We got multiple witnesses.
Come
We have
on.
multiple witnesses.
I don't dislike. I don't even dislike you and Bieber.
Why you there, Vikings?
Something different for you. Might block you. Is that what you want? Yeah, I don't know.
No, well, you guys can do whatever you want if you guys want to do it. I guess I'm just. It's just like I just find it weird because okay, maybe I'm just a weird person, but like my personal friend.
Maybe you are a weird person.
They would literally say bro, dude, shut the fuck up, that kind of shit. It's just like,
dude,
it's kind of like you're doing too much. You're going too far, and I don't know. It was no. I think you guys, and I think it's maybe because you guys like me and you don't want it to be like a hard blow, which I can respect that, but it's just like.
Is this an example of what y'all were talking about? Is this what he does? Is this the thing?
Yeah.
No,
Nobody's talking. Not at all. This is on you.
Okay.
Oscar.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just thought it was weird and out of nowhere, and that is fine. You guys can do your own group. Look, you guys owe me nothing. You guys owe me at the end of the day. You guys owe me nothing.
What did Ossoff say?
Yeah, so Assad apparently made some comment that Trump likes to hang out with Natalie Harp and doesn't care about other people, and Natalie Harp is a bone cancer survivor. So yeah, that guy's an asshat.
They don't owe you shit, nigga. I still ain't hear you say thank you, nigga.
Thank you.
Not you, I'm talking to Pepe. They owe Matt and Beaver a fucking thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, the thing is that you did say thank you.
I don't give a fuck. Can you say thank you, bro? I want to hear you show your motherfucking appreciation. Show your fucking appreciation.
Why do you keep saying
I don't give a
N-word
fuck how you feel about me, nigga.
You're the house nigger that they give a mic to. Like,
even Beamer, you owe them
I was literally the goddamn plantation master when I met him.
Without them, you would be a fucking nobody.
Wait, who the fuck are you talking to?
I'm talking to you, nigga. Like I said, I don't give a fuck how you feel about me, nigga. You could, I don't give a fuck how you feel. But I have yet to hear you say thank you, bro.
You're the literally.
So when you want to tell them thank you, nigga, until I hear thank you, bro.
Nobody's thinking you're dumb. Sorry,
thank you, bro.
I'll say thank you.
I'll say it so we can move on, Timothy. I'll say thank you.
Say thank you.
Let's move on.
I think it's funny.
Well, I'm all done. I'm gonna go to bed. You guys are.
Thank you. All right. See you later, buddy. Have a good day.
I'm not your buddy, pal.
Thank you.
I'm not your friend, guy.
I'm not your guy, Jagga.
Motherfuckers gotta understand, man. When you got bosses and you got shooters, man. The boss not gonna talk to you, bruh. You gotta deal with the shooters, nigga. You ain't worthy to talk to the boss, nigga.
The boss man. The final boss man. That's pretty funny.
You trying to make a lot? I gotta bring him up.
The final boss.
What was y'all talking about?
The final boss is that the dragon guy in Zelda, right?
Wait, what are you talking about?
He was talking about a lot, Oscar, man.
Or
who's off, man? I don't even know, man. Really.
Okay, I want to give an update on so Hayden Panettiere that died, that actress. She ended up dying from an overdose, from what it looks like.
Allegedly.
No, that's what the 911 they just released. Can I just
Eddie White trumpets are racist.
Can I just finish, or are people retarded?
People are retarded.
Okay, so the 911 call was released. So then it comes to find out. So I knew that she had recently had a daughter. Her daughter was about like 8 months old, and she ended up having postpartum, which seems to be like the trend in the news, which is really sad. She had postpartum, and she ended up she didn't want to say gave her kid up, but like the dad had full custody of the daughter, because she was having really bad postpartum, which is like so sad. And then I didn't even realize that her younger brother died in 2023. And in a recent interview with Joe Shetty, she said she didn't want to live in a world where her brother didn't exist. So it seemed like she was going through like, it's just so sad.
That's when like River Phoenix, committed suicide. I felt bad for him too.
Yeah.
That was like your boy Joaquin Phoenix. Like that was his brother. It's crazy.
Oh, wait, that was an accident, right?
Well,
yeah,
no, I
what
think
happened?
River Phoenix, wasn't that an
It was
accidental
a
OD?
drug overdose.
Yeah, I think drug overdose. Yeah.
Oh, it was?
But allegedly, he was involved in like some sexual thing with some not nice producers or whatever. I forget.
Wasn't Hayden Panettiere with one of the Klitschko brothers? It's like a 6'8" monster boxer.
It was like President Trump. So I did want to ask the question that I didn't get to yesterday. Like, are you guys like this is like a pro-Trump room?
I mean, Trump can do bad things.
Joe, you want to talk to that, Joe?
He has faults, but it's like he's our president. He should be nice.
Oscar, you got guesses. Come on, man. What you think? Like, seriously, you're not that dumb, right?
No, I mean, like, I just don't make assumptions. You know what I mean? Like,
did you vote for Kamala Harris or President Trump?
I was going to vote Green, man, but then I voted for Trump. Like, weirdly enough, because of a conversation with Father. Because he was like, well, you go on and vote for Trump. You might well vote for Trump. You know, do. And honestly, I would say that was the best campaign that I've ever seen in my life, aside from Obama. Now,
wait, did you vote?
Let me just give Oscar a quick shout out, man. He came in yesterday with a pink ticket, man. Stayed around for a pretty long time, bro. And I see him back in the room today, man. We appreciate you, Oscar, brother. Go ahead, brother. I fuck with what you be saying, man. I'm listening.
Yeah, I appreciate that. But no, man, like when it came down to the 2024 election, I witnessed one of the best campaigns that I've ever seen in my life with Trump. But I also now feel like that was like the biggest political con job in history.
Hey.
Just with some of just with some of the promises that he made, and then like literally just did the complete opposite of. And so that's what was fascinating to me, is that he could manage to do the
what was the promises? What was the promises that you felt like he was not abiding by?
Caring more about America than about
America first. Look what he did to the border. Yeah, so that's very.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm just saying, we're in a war with Iran that was unnecessary.
It's a situation with Iran, and would you rather them have a nuclear weapon or what?
You see, that's a weird thing. I actually would rather that they had a nuclear weapon.
Wow!
Yeah. Maybe we will leave them alone. I'm anti-imperialist.
Why would you leave them alone with the nuclear weapon?
Crazy. I'm not a Republican. You know what I mean? Like
that doesn't matter. You don't have to be. But I mean, we can all agree that Iran with a nuclear weapon is not a good thing.
Listen to me. Russia has a nuclear weapon, right? Doesn't China have nuclear weapons? Like, don't some of the people or countries that we consider enemies have nuclear weapons? Is anything happening? No, it's not.
We don't. We don't consider Russia an enemy.
No, Russia's our friend. Is that why we're sanctioning them and stuff?
Well, I didn't say friend, but I didn't say enemy.
I'm just saying, like, that just seems like an antagonistic relationship. You know, and I just
wait a
feel
minute.
like
You're
it's
saying Russia's not
way-
doing anything? Didn't they invade Ukraine? Aren't they like working proxies with Iran?
Why did they? Wait.
Yeah, you just said. I'm just saying your statement. You said, hey, they're not doing anything. All these countries with it. China, yep, they're doing that one China policy. They just sailed around Australia. They just they keep trying to do their influences. Didn't they fuck around with Tibet? Didn't they fuck around with Nepal? Didn't they? Aren't they still fucking around
And
with a few other countries?
Bhutan as well.
Hold on, David, please. You're the worst representative here. And then you have, let me see, the idea that Iran with a nuclear weapon. So let's see this. A nation that is very quick to launch against both what it considered its ally, other Muslims. And you think somehow that the two nations with the greatest hostility, armed to the teeth with nuclear weapons, somehow or another, either one, it wouldn't matter, would launch a nuclear weapon in that vicinity. And you think somehow or another it would be a good thing. I'd say there'd be a nuclear holocaust in the Middle East, which would end up driving the world into a disparity, an economic depression, and a whole lot of problems, all because someone said, hey, you know what? Let's give a hot button to the other side when we know that both of these idiots are going to launch at some point, because the minute one gives that threat, which that will inevitably happen, Iran will threaten it as clear evidence. Now all of a sudden, you have both nations don't think Israel won't launch. They could launch first. I'm not putting it past them. But we do know that the retaliation, it won't just be Israel and Iran that gets hit. It'll be Saudi Arabia. It'll be Jordan. It'll be UAE. It'll be absolutely everybody in that region. And then you're going to have to deal with the fallout. Billions of people fleeing that area, sick. And the world's going to have to respond. And they're going to come to your borders. And they're not going to be able to live there. And you're going to have a massive decrease in oil production worldwide, which is going to send what? An economic depression down. So again, the long-term, the short-term thinking for optics on Instagram versus the long-term thinking on, this is a very strong possibility. This could have dire consequences on the entire fucking world if these two nations do it.
Yeah, so we've been dealing with the People's Democratic Republic of North Korea, and we don't want to deal with that again. And I think that's what we would deal with if we're dealing with a nuclear-powered, which we don't want to do.
I have a lot of girls.
But what I'm saying is, you know, I mean, like they're. Go ahead.
What about ending the Ukraine war? What's up with those?
That's the Ukrainian problem, not a us problem.
But that's something he campaigned on, which was the topic.
I even have girls.
So where is that?
Well, that was an observation that he said.
He made a promise.
But it did the power when he said like he wants to end
my darling.
Okay, with all due respect, when he said he wants to end the Ukraine war, I mean it was up to him. It would probably be over, but it's not his fault that your boy
Day one.
That doesn't want to end the war. I mean he's
said
like
day one though.
Within 24 hours.
Well, of course, but every politician makes promises.
You know, but isn't that interesting that when it comes to Trump, that we're accepting of that though? Like when it comes to Trump, now it's okay that politicians lie, and now
well,
you
he
just
didn't
basically
lie. He didn't lie.
I mean, did he tell the truth, my guy? Did he tell the truth?
What about enriching?
That's what he wanted to do, but it's not. But the problem is your boy Zelensky is refusing to negotiate on proper terms.
Prices, yes, have a slight increase, but they're nowhere near where they were 3 fucking years ago under Biden. So like that shit's just absurd, and then you're fucking lying. Secondly, the cost prices started when Trump instituted tariffs. Now, were they the right thing to do? I don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see. He promised $21 trillion in investments. If that and accomplishes that before the end of his term, he will become the greatest financial president to ever exist in the history of our country. Because there's no one else that's going to be able to get that kind of capital to be injected into our nation. Has he done it yet? No. Has he played the tariff war very, very much loose? Yes. Is it something better? I don't know yet. It's too to tell. Yes, you're struggling now. And he did come out and say, we're going to face this and we're going this down. It's going to take some time. He did make that carve out. So did many in his administration. So I get it. You're sitting there going, I want this, and I don't blame you. I understand. But I also understand that the world dynamics at that time, because Obama believed in globalists, and he wanted to have a more economic presence worldwide.
Fuck Obama. That's not
Okay, great, but that what's important is the course that they set and the course that they did. And Trump.
Fact.
No, you don't have the facts. You're just mumbling off fucking TikTok trends.
I have a question. Yeah, loudness doesn't work. Getting loud.
I'm actually talking normal. Trust me, you don't want me to go off.
I have a
Like everybody in this room or this club will know. You'll know when I go off.
That doesn't bother me. But I have a question. So how do you measure the fact that gas was lower now than before? Do you look at historic highs or do you look at average?
I don't know. What's the average under Biden? Somebody else has since you.
It was over $5 a gallon. It was over $110 a barrel. So.
Okay, so it was over $110 a barrel. Today, I think it was what? Is it at $90 a barrel? Somewhere around there?
That's not a fact. The gas under Biden.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do I have to Google this myself? All right, so let's do this.
Because you're relying on David, and that's not a fact. The gas under Biden.
I asked everybody.
$3.12.
Nah, okay, you're thinking like
that's
the
a
overall,
lie and a half.
No, you're thinking like over the entire term. It wasn't. No, the height.
No, you're
the
fucking
height of it was
lying.
a lot more. Yeah, you're wrong.
$3.12. That's average.
You're wrong. You're average. Of course, average.
He's quoting the average. Yeah.
So what do we look at? Why would I look at peak high for 3 days? And Brent crude oil prices or West Texas being 110 would have been on all over the news.
Okay, calm down, relax, calm down.
110 is literally.
Okay, calm down. It's definitely possible.
And it has gone over 110, and it literally sent the world.
Okay, so relax. No, the world will keep spinning. The world is fine. Relax.
That's not how that works, David.
So at the current point, it looks like even Google in a quick synapse says it was $1.50 or $1.80 more than it currently is.
$3 and 12.
So again, on average,
Bloomberg, you can fact check that.
I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm just telling you what Google just said. So I'm glad you took the average, which we all knew that gas got up to $6-7. Where I was at, that was Minnesota. In California, you guys were paying a fortune. $5 was like universally the average.
That's right.
Then it started to dip down a little bit. Yeah, I do recall that. We all did that, and eggs were like what, $12 a fucking dozen.
That's right.
It was a buck an egg.
There was a big egg scare.
Yeah, and so like. There were economic pressures to sit there and Biden. And when you sit there and you sound just like the Biden Democrats, when you don't understand the economy. Over the 4 years, it wasn't at that time frame until about June and July when it got close to the election and Biden started saying, hey, I gotta fix the economy. I gotta do some things here. And the administration, that is exactly what happened. And then Biden reversed stances on immigration. He reversed fucking stances on a multitude of things. And then I don't give a fuck what you like. Now you're with me. That's the problem you have. Is that you're now here, and I'm gonna tell you what, because you want to fucking talk over everybody, and then you want to cry like the bottom bitch you are about how you don't give a fuck, but now you're gonna cry. So here you go. The expenses are all about what Biden was doing. Where you think there was a universal backlash, the number one fucking metric that people said they voted against Biden was because of economic fucking issues that existed in their country. People were fucking fed up. They were paying a fortune. And Trump did lower them the minute he came on. Was he totally responsible for all those? No, he wasn't totally responsible. There were some shifts in the economic pressures. There was an investments on there. There was massive fucking gains. And again, you're just trying to sit there and do this whole broad-based analysis when we're aware that when Biden took office, it was fucking massively expensive. There were shortages, which we understood that was related to COVID. And you could look at the supply chain, but Biden didn't do any relief on those. He didn't do absolutely none of that. And then as gas went up and people were like, hey, it's still fucking expensive, which is what everybody in this room, without having to go to Google, can fucking tell you under Biden. But you dipshit, you want to get on a stage full of other people and say, Biden only had $3 a gallon. You know what, motherfucker? I'd like to have that fucking $3. Everybody would. I actually paid a lot less when I first got down to Texas down here. It was $1.50. I paid $1.50 for a gallon, and I liked that shit. So in other words, you are actually saying, hey, here, now has the conflict in the Middle East spiked it up? Yes. Has fucking OPEC actually taken advantage of some of these entities? Absolutely. There's no one that's disputing that shit in any conservative circles. In fact, bitching about that shit. But your dumbass wants to go through and say Biden did such a great job when he didn't. Because then, if he was doing such a great job, he wouldn't have looked like a monkey at the fucking debate stage. He wouldn't have looked like a piece of shit. And then Kamala would have, I wouldn't change anything with the economy, and wouldn't have had a record-sweeping loss. The economy was not stable under Biden at any point in time. And the fucking weird fucking troglodyte fucking troll point that you try to bring out and say, well, we're going to take the lowest, which was at the end of Biden's term. That was basically when it dropped. And then at the last fucking quarter, it drops and it sinks like a stone because guess who was coming in office? Big Daddy Orange Man, who was dragging his balls all over your face. And while you were licking his butthole, and while you were sitting there going, oh my God, no kings, and you were wearing fucking vagina hats, while you were sitting there parading around and going, what about abortion rights? This motherfucker sat there and shifted markets before he was even in power. He started having fucking investors start reallocating funds. They started doing a whole bunch of shit to try to bring down prices. And guess what? Biden's little reputation goes, oh, hey, look, I lowered gas. Biden didn't do shit. Biden didn't do fucking shit. And the math doesn't math with you because, again, your $3 fucking average doesn't fucking work. And I get twat waffles like you. This is why you didn't win. This is why you won't win again. This is why people don't listen to you. Because the baseline person knows that their grocery bill went from $100 a week to fucking $180, $240, $300. And you sit there and say it wasn't. Target was putting on fucking stop the saying Jesus, fuck Jesus in the ass. I don't give a fuck. You can sit there and suck Jesus's dick. Maybe you can get some wood out of the guy. I don't give a fuck. Like you think I'm fucking care about what Jesus with some fucking guy? I don't give a shit anyway, dude. You're Osama bin Laden.